had 11 goals between them over the two games. We could have had 15 or 20.
Oh, definitely. I mean, wonderful finish from Cook on from a flick from Fletcher. You know, and again, a bit of an error from Downer, but you've got to give him full credit. It's a lot to do there. And, they were buoyant from him on. Played a lot of long ball stuff, and he does have a swell getting this.
This is no disrespect to Orient, but for a side who are third in Division 3, were you mystified by their defending in this period?
I was certainly mystified by it. I mean, you can't legislate for individual errors, and there's no doubt Downer makes an error there, and I think the keeper makes an error there, doesn't come off his line. Although, you know, it's tremendous. Look at the bodies in the box there. They're not come for a draw. They come to win the game. They've got 3 bodies in the box, and they deserve it. AD Mike toes it over the line.
Do you feel at this point of the game that Northwich Victoria maybe thought this is actually happening a bit too easily for us here? We shouldn't be 2 up in this fight.
No, I felt, you know, as they said, they went 3 up front, and I just thought that for long periods they couldn't deal with it at Leyton Orient. What happened was they certainly wrestled control of the game. And here we go, we're getting in wide areas. A bit unfortunate there, but look, Carl Griffiths never gives it up. What good centre forwards are, always on the move in the box. It's a lovely tuck away in the corner.
And from that point, there was a huge change, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was. I mean, they were almost getting overrun down the sides. I mean, it wasn't Hough on one side and Harris, it was Lockwood from the other side.
Much though you have been critical, and perhaps deservedly so, of the way the Division 3 side let themselves down in the first half, do you feel that as full-time pros justified themselves in the second half?
Yeah, I do. I don't think they had a problem with it in the whole game, the way they played, football-wise. I just thought some of the defending in the first half was sloppy. I mean, I felt sorry for Simpson there, because he does everything right, gets in front of the defender, but just possibly goes with the wrong foot. And sod's law, it can't go anywhere else but in the back of the net to get them back in the game.
They did actually look like they might be swept away at that point.
They did,
didn't they?
And here's the last goal. You know, I think there's a massive section of the field he can kick that to. And to be fair, there's a nice comment from Scott Houghtons, who's been criticised for his weight, and I know what he's talking about, to have a big backside.
Did come in handy. What about the fitness level? Did that swing it for Orient the longer it went, do you feel?
Well, I think a little bit. I mean, they're full-time. It's always going to make a difference. There's a couple of outstanding performances from Northwich. I thought Robertson at the end, he went up front. He couldn't